Okay, so this week we're talking about a linear line. Linear line, just like with homework review say, a linear line can express in two ways. Say y equal mx plus b. In this case, the slope is m and y-intercept is 0b, right? And when this linear line can express into standard methods called ax plus by equals c, right? This is similar like actually you say give you the total money is c, and you buy one of the product, the price is a, you buy the x pound. You buy the second product b, the price is b, and you buy y pound, and totally of them you have to pay c. So if you buy x more, you definitely buy y less, right? Like this kind of expression. Actually, some of the meaning in this linear line. So this is standard format. This one can be transformed back to here, transfer back from here. So in most of cases, they didn't give you slope and y-intercept directly. They have you have to find out their slope and have to find out their y-intercept, or you have to find out the a or b or c. Just like earlier saying, in these kinds of expression, you only need to find two, m and b. You can get this linear line, right? This linear line. So we learn this one. We can use the pair methods. We find out x and y, find the pair. At least need two dots, right? Or you can find when x is 0, y is 0. Actually, x-intercept and y-intercept. You can get the two dots and graph a linear line. If their x equals 0, y equals 0, actually pass the orange line. So you have find special dot, right? Sometimes they exist is x equals 0, y equals 0. So you need to find additional one, additional dot. Just only need two dots, means two pairs. You can graph the linear line. So the question is right now, like this one. So I give you a dot. The dot is x1, y1, x1, y1. All right. The slope is m. I give you slope m. So in this, suppose this graph, they give any dot, give dot, suppose it's right here, x1, y1. The slope is m. Slope m means what? If they move to 1 unit, y will move m unit, right? M, what m define? So initial dot here is x1, y1. So another unit is move 1 unit, this one growing m unit. So the slope of this one will be like this. So give you slope, give you this one. So you can got this linear line. So what is this linear line looks like? Let's give you the slope, let's give the pair. How this linear line expression? How we expression this line? Okay, so we suppose this one is, suppose this one is like this, y equal mx plus b, right? Suppose this linear line is like this, So they told you x1, told you y1, right? And told you m. So you can find out b. If you just made y1, so it means y1 equal mx1. We put this dot right in this expression. So you got a b, right? So this one is told, m was told, x1 was told. So b was unknown right now. So b we can got what? B equals what? Equal y1 minus mx1, right? So we replace this back here, replace b with this one. So we can got this one, right? So y equal mx plus b. B is what? Y1 minus mx1. Right? So you can get this one. So right now, m was told, this point was told, this pair actually was told, the slope m was already known. So we can go to this one. We'll reorganize this one, all right? Well, let's move this y1 to the left. So change to what? So y minus y1 equals m. This is mx minus mx1, right? So it can be write like this, right? So this is the expression. So given a known point, given a known m, you can get this linear line out of these three known given expression. That's this one come from. That's this one come from. So okay, so let's quick example. So given a dot is 1 and 2, all right? The slope is 3, m is 3. So can you guys write your answers here? Take your notebook out, write the answer. You can write the answer on the screen or write the answer on the chat part. I will check there. So y equal, this is what? What's the b? Actually, you find out these two one, right? You need to find the slope is, and find out the b. All right. Can you guys write the answer in the right, in the screen on the, in the screen? You can write any part of here, right part of this blank area. Give you 1 second. Can you guys write down? So we know this dot, we know the slope. Can you write down this, get these kinds of linear equation quickly? 3x plus 2, that's not correct, Max. Because so you put a 1 inside, right? 3 super max, if you 3x plus 2. So if you put a 1 here, y should be 5. It's not 2, right? So I know, we know, we already told you this one. What's the slope of this one? What's the b? I didn't see any others response here. Let me go to see. Any other answers other than Max one? All right, I need to ask someone here. All right, wait a minute. Jalen, since you learn these people, can you give the answer here?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Right now, so I'm sorry.
No problem, no problem. All right, Elena. Elena. So give it a dot, give the slope. You already know the formula here, right? So did you guys know the formula? So actually this one is x1, right? This is one is y1, this one is m. So you just need to replace the m, x1, y1 here. So you should be able to get this one quickly. All right, so I give you a very big hint. Two x plus 3. No, that's not correct, right? You can put this one back to check it. If you put a 1 here into your expression, 2 times 1 plus 3 equal 5. So 2x plus 3 is not correct, right? All right. We already give a hint here. All right, so we have formula here already. Do you know, right? All right, let's see here. Let's check it. 1 minute passed by, so I hopefully everyone can listening. All right, so actually this is X. So this is the formula. So if you know a dot, known slope, so you can just do like this way. All right, so y1 is 2, x1 is 1, m is 3, right? We just replace right here. So y minus y1, y1 is 2, right? Equal 3x minus x1 is 1. That's it. That's it. So we do some proper transform. So here y equal what? This is 3x minus 3 plus 2, right? Minus 3 is come from here, plus 2 is 2 move on here. So actually it's 3x minus 1. Let's check it. So x put in here, 3 times 1, right? Minus 1 equal 2. So they pass 1, 2, right? And slope is 3. Slope is 3 is right here. So that's the expression. So here is 3, here is -1. All right, all right. So since we do this one, I need you guys do another one quickly. So we give a dot. I just listen random. Give you a dot. They pass 2, 5, and the slope is -1. Can you write down what's the y? What's the slope? And what's the b? You guys can write the answer in the right part here. And let me erase this one. You can write on the screen anytime. In the right part of here. So they pass this dot and the slope is -1. So what's this expression? What linear line? So we have formula here already, right? Okay. Anyone get the answers? Max, what's your answer now? Max?
Wait.
Wait. Yeah, I'm waiting. We went. Have you got answers? You can put out the chat as well. So we know the slope m, we know the x1, and we know the y1, right? So we just need to replace, put it in this formula, right? So y, all right. I think I didn't get any. We went already. Pick it out. All right. Yeah, this time is correct. It's not correct. All right, let's do together here. Thank you. All right, so actually, yeah, let's do together here. So it's y minus y1 is 5, right? Equals slope is -1, x minus x1, x1 is 2. All right, so we distribute it inside -x, 2x plus 3, 2x is belongs to earlier one. So -x plus 2, right? All right, so move the 5 to the right. So -x plus 7. That's the answer. Here is -1. So slope is 1, -1, right? Slope is just put it here. So here is -x plus 7. Right? So you can check it. You can put a 2 here, -2 plus 7, so it became 5. So the answer will be this one. Okay, so let's move on quickly. So let's go quickly to today's topic. So graphing for this part, that's what I will try to do here. That's why when I talk the homework part, I extend a little bit. What's the slope? What's the y-intercept, x-intercept? So first, when we graph any linear line, the most important thing is you find a pair, right? You can use the x, y table. When x got 0, y got 3, right? How you graph this linear line? Need to find two pairs, two dots actually. So x got 0, y got 3, right? You just replace x. When y got 0, x got half, right? So they pass 0, 3, they pass 1.50, right? This is y-intercept. Y-intercept is 0, 3. X-intercept is half 1.50. So they pass these two dots. We can link this together, right? So this is the graphing. So what's the, so when we whenever we graph a linear line, we need to know what's the slope. What's their slope? What's their y-intercept? That's all we ask this question. What's their x-intercept? So the slope, y-intercept, x is 3 of them. So slope for this one is -2, right? Y-intercept is 0, 3. X-intercept is 1.50, right? So whenever given any of these two, so if when they give the slope, give the y-intercept, you can find this linear line because of based on here. If they give you the slope, if you give the y-intercept, you can find this linear line, right? Something like here, slope is -2, y-intercept is 0, 3, so it means B3, right? So it's equal, this is -2 plus 3. So we can go back and find this linear line. If they told you this one, all right, if we only told you, say, slope is m equal -2, they pass this dot. They pass this dot. We can still use earlier, just right now we're talking about one, is y minus y1 equal m, right? So this is x1, this is y1. Slope is this one. So we can replace here. So y equal 0 equal, slope is -2, right? X minus 1.5, right? So left is y, the y part is -2x plus 3. You just based on these two dots, these two information, slope and this one, you can get this as well. All right. So this is the first one, this is the second one. This one just only told you slope and y-intercept. You can get this one. The second one is told you slope and x-intercept. You also can get this one. All right. So number 3, if they told you they pass these two dots, what do we do? All right, they pass this dot and pass this dot. How you find this linear line? That would be even easier for us. We can first to do is we find their slope, right? The slope, then one this dot, move this dot. What the x change? X change actually 1.5 unit, right? What the y change? They change 3 unit down. So the slope would be -3 over 1.5. So equal -2. So it looks like we can quickly find out there the slope. All right. So slope. So slope is, so we can find m slope equal -2. Since we told -2 and this one, we can use initial this step as well. So get y equal -2x plus 3. So told you any two dots, you can also find out their slope and then get their solution. So make it as a conclusion here. So we go a little bit extend. So suppose we give a two dot is like this. First dot is x1, y1. So second dot is x2, y2. So we can find their slope. Slope is what? Slope. So suppose so let's graph in here. Let's graph in here. So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So what the x change? What the y change? X change here, this part is x2 minus x1, right? So this one is move this part. What about y? It's y2 minus y1. What the y change is y2 minus 1. What's the slope? Slope would be this side over this side, divide this side. So slope here would be equals what? y2 minus y1 divide x2 minus x1, right? So this we find another very important topic. Give you any two dots, you can find their slope based on this formula, right? Right? Okay. All right, so I need you guys take a notebook out, find this, find the slope of these two dots. All right. Take your notebook out. I will write the two dots, and I need you guys give me the slope of these two dots. All right, so there's two dots here. First dot is, let me erase this part. So take your notebook out. The first dot is 2, 1. They pass this dot. First dot is 2, 1. And second dot, second spot is 3, 5. Find their slope m. So let me give you a hint. The first dot we can say x1, y1. Second dot is x2, y2, right? The slope can be get is y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So what's the slope are? Can you guys write your answer in the chat or on the screen anytime? Anyone would be good now. Would be great. 4. Yeah, someone already get answers, right? Very great. All right. So y2 is 5, right? y1 is 1, right? x2 is 3. x1 is 2. So got a 4. Yes, Song-Tang is gonna let one answer quickly. Thank you. Very good. All right. So did you guys got it? If not, just go home, just practice it, okay? I mean also do very quickly. Good, very good. All right, let's move on next one. So let's see these two examples. First, find this linear line. Find their slope. Find their slope. Find their y-intercept. Find their y-intercept. Actually, it's find B. Find their x-intercept. Actually, try find this one. All right, can you guys find this? So the slope of this one, this is, since this expression is y-intercept format, right? Y-intercept format. We can quickly get m. We can get quickly m is 2, right? M equal 2, the slope is 2. So read it from here. Be careful, make sure this coefficient is 1. Make sure coefficient in front of y is 1 before you talked about m, right? So the y-intercept is 0, 1. X-intercept is y equals 0, x equal -½ right? So you can get it here quickly out of it. What about this one? On this expression, well, this expression, let me change a different colors easily to figure out. So what about these expressions? So this expression, actually, we can easily find out y-intercept. Y-intercept means x equals 0, y equals 2, right? X-interception. X-intercept means when y equals 0, so x got 3, right? Right? So when we're graphing this one, they pass 0, 2 is right here. They pass 3, 0 is right here. So you can graphing this one. All right. So you can see the x is moved 3 units from this dot to this dot. All right, to this first dot to second dot. And y actually moved down 2 units. 2 units. So the slope will be -2 over 3. Also, since you have no, this is 2 dot, x1, y1, x2, y2, we could use the slope format, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, right? Y2 is 0, y2 is 2, right? x2 is 3, and x1 is 0. See, you got the same answers. Same answers as before we did it. Right? Of course, you can do the some transform here as well. You can do transform is 3y, move 2x to the right. Right? And both sides divide 3. Both sides divide 3. You can see here. The slope of this one also -2 over 3. Right? So you can do a transform. You can do the find y-intercept, x-intercept, and finally a slope, and can use the slope formula to get the slope as well. Right? That will be very easy. So how you get the slope, y-intercept, x-intercept? Actually, last week homework gave a lot of basic information already. Right? So let's move on here. Right, so this part I will just told you how they should be can transform. They both can transform here and can transform these 2 ways. You can transfer the y-intercept format to the standard format. Also can transfer the standard format to the slope y-intercept format. Okay, so and when we graphing line, keep this also in mind. When we graphing line, we do a lot of different graphings. When graphing different graphings, when you saw a lot of line, it's like this way. From the west, southwest, and southwest to the northeast. From southwest to northeast, the slope always greater than 0. All right. When you graphing like this way, from the southeast to the northwest, the slope always less than 0, bigger than 0, and less than 0. And when we're graphing like linear line is a horizontal line. When we do a graph, a horizontal line, the slope is equal 0. When we're graphing a line is a vertical line. Vertical line actually perpendicular to the x-axis. The slope of this one, we say is infinity, or sometimes people say non-exist, not available. We always say it's very big, it's infinity. All right, so any linear line we can express into intercept slope format, and can express into standard format, or they they told you one slope, and you can find their one slope, one dot. You can find their linear line, right? So have three different expression. All right. So that's pretty much, I think, for this week. Let me see what I'm missing here. Yeah, well, I think we already talked this one. Whenever give you two dots, how you find the linear line? The most important you need to find out is the slope, right? First, based on this expression. And then this is find the slope. So you can take one of the dot to get the B. Use the one of the dot, put it inside, you can get the B. You can find the format. All right, so let's finish this one before end of this week. Find an equation of the linear line through this dot, 2.5, 2, 5, 2, 5. They got 2 past this dot. And let's also pass -3, 4, -3, 4. Actually here, -3, 4. Find their slope, intercept format, and their standard format cancel linear line. Right? Can you guys take this? Take your notebook out, find this. Find their slope. And find out their Y-intercept. Okay, take your notebook out. So from this dot to this dot, actually move how many units? -3, here 3 units, here 2 units. They move, X actually move 5 units here, right? X move 5 in here. What about Y? Y move up 1 unit. So the slope M equals what? 1/5. Or you can use this formula. So M is 5 minus 4. This is X1, Y1, X2, Y2. So Y2 minus Y1 is 5 minus 4, right? X2 minus X1 is 2 minus -3. So it became 1/5. So Y equal here, right? We can go to this basic. So we don't know B. We pick one of the dot. We can pick this one or pick this one. Let's pick this one, all right? Both should be works. They should be exactly the same. All right. So when second dot, Y equal 5, when X equals 2, what's the B? So B equals 5 minus 2/5. So B equals what? 23/5, right? So put this back right here. So Y equal 5X plus 23/5. Let's check this one with this dot, check it if they are correct or not. So first, 5, 1 times -3 plus 23/5. So equals what? Equals 20/5 equal 4, right? -3 and 4. So they also pass this dot. So that's correct. So this is correct. So this is Y, slope intercept format. How to transfer standard format? Do the transfer the standard format. Let's do like this way. Both sides times 5. So 5Y equal X plus 23. Move X to the left. So -X plus 5Y equal 23. Right? So that's the standard format. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Nope. All right. I believe, yeah, actually this one is talking about a little bit extend about the distance of two spots. All right. Can you guys take your notebook out? do this one and write your home correct answer here. I will let you go. If you're not, you can keep it in the class. Take your notebook out, write down your answer here on the screen, and if you correct it, you can leave in. And okay, do it quickly. I believe this question is not too challenging. All right, so and can you do it quickly and then you're leaving? Right, so you have the formula here. The slope is ready, the dot is ready. So here is x1, here is y1, right? So y minus y1 is 5. Slope is 2, right? X minus, this is -1, right? So it should be y minus 5 equals 2x plus 2. So y equal what? Let me need you guys answer. All right, you guys can leave in now. Song Tan is leaving. Amy, you were correct. You're leaving. Angie, good. Oh, you can leave in. Suri, you can leave in as well. Please write answer in the screen or on the chat part so I can see that. Elena, okay, I got it. Jalen, got it. 2x plus 6. And Max, you need to correct, right? Jalen, you can leave as well. All right, have a good day, everyone. See you next week.